Hey guys, today we are visiting our students Samiha and Uzma, who are only 20 years old and are crushing it in the Airbnb game. They are making £4,000 per month from this property alone. So can you reveal what you are currently making on this property in profit per month? And can you also speak about how much you are spending in rent and bills?
So the rent on this property is £1,250 a month, and then the bills come to around £500. So altogether, the expenses on the property is £1,750 on average, and then after that, we're left with £1,000. So that's a direct booking that we received 14 days. I think it works around £150 a night.
But you're getting $150 every single night.
Yeah.
No ups and downs. How did you get that direct booking?
What we figured out was we had like 2 night stays that were blocking our calendar in August, July, and October, and we was like, that might be what's blocking our calendar, because someone puts in the calendar the dates that they want to stay for a long-term stay, our property is not going to come up. So we were like, okay, so now we need to open up the calendar. The day before that we opened up the calendar, we got the 14-night booking.
So you knew what was stopping it.
We knew what was stopping it.
How did you figure that out?
It was a video that I watched. We need to try it, we need to do it and see if it worked, and obviously it did work.
How does it feel then to be making this much money online? Have you ever made this amount of money previously?
No,
Not
a big
really,
scale.
not on a big scale like that, not like as quick as it is.
Would you say it's quick cash, or would you say
No.
it took time?
It took time, like all the work that we put into the property, it's worth it basically. The standard that we got it to is basically worth it, because the outcomes is what we're getting with direct bookings.
If you didn't invest into a program, how long would you think it would have taken you to get your first unit?
Really long.
I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, we wouldn't even know like, what to do, who to call.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happened, right? You've been watching since you were 16, you've been seeing it, but you never took any action.
I never took any action. When the end of 2023 came, time to invest in myself. I need to do something different and do something that I'm passionate about, and then I came across this, I was like, now I'm definitely going to do it.
So, was the estate agent, were they reluctant to give property to you? I mean, you guys are very young.
Well, we had to obviously tell them like the benefits of guaranteed rent. We had to tell them we pay them a fee. We had to tell them we're going to take care of all the maintenance. Pitch it to them in the way that they are convinced that we are going to take care of it. Obviously, I understand that we're young and it's our first property. But if you think about it, if it's our first property, we're going to put everything that we have into it.
I think what also helped is we had to build that relationship with them. Like, it wasn't like the first call and they were like, yes. We met him like once, 2-3 times.
Yeah.
You met him in person?
Yeah, we met him in person 2-3 times. So it was more convincing we had to do, and then obviously back and forth phone calls, messaging. And then eventually they did get convinced.
Because we were constantly communicating with them, they saw that we were transparent, we were honest with everything that we were doing. There was nothing, it was just all clear basically.
Right now, we're in 2024,
Yeah.
and you were watching us since 2020.
I used to send you guys her TikToks all the time.
16 and now you're 20, you
Yeah.
watched like our journey,
Yeah.
and you thought, I need to do this. But why? Why did you want to start your own business in the first place?
Honestly, to give back to our parents. But at the end of the day, they've given everything for me. So me be able to give them that back, it's going to be a massive achievement for me, and to see that smile on their face, like to take them to Umrah, to buy them a house, like it's a big achievement. And for me to do that, I'm only 20, it'll be a big thing for me.
Is that the same for yourself as well?
I think it's a bit of everything. With money, you get the freedom of other things as well. See, I've got younger brothers that they look up to me a lot, and if they want something, I want to be able to give it to them straight away. If they've got any health problems, I want to be able to take them to the best hospital I can find.
You're not doing this from a selfish point
No,
of view.
no.
You're doing it so that you can give back more to people that you love.
Not just the people that we love, but also to like the
Even
world.
not just our loved ones, like the community, like
Community.
charity events, like what we can do. We always were like, we want to go like in Ramadan to other countries and help the children. Like that'll be a massive achievement for us. We always talk about that.
You mentioned that you had to do it. What's this driving force that you have behind all of this?
Because I feel like it took a lot for me to invest in myself. Because I knew you guys from ages ago, I was like, why didn't I do it then? Join this program. I've got all the knowledge from it. And before I had zero knowledge. I knew nothing about it. And just joining from this program, I found out everything. And obviously everyone's sharing information. And the student success manager helping as well. I knew like I had to do it. I have to secure the property, and I am going to do it. Because that's what we did between each other. We were like, we are going to do it. And we were so desperate. We were like, we have to make it work. And this is where we are today.
As you guys know, we're both in the Birmingham market. We tend to see units that look very dull and
Yeah.
boring. Whereas I remember voicing and seeing this guys on Instagram, and how I said that your guys' unit just pops out. When you scroll on Airbnb, your units look amazing.
Yeah, that's literally what I did. I scrolled down on Airbnb and looked at them. I was like, which property stands out to me, and what is it that makes it stand out? It was definitely photography, the amenities, and just the cover photo. The first few photos is what people look through. And I put myself in the guest perspective, and I thought, okay, so what stands out to me? And let's do that. Let's add that to ours. or make it better, add the vibrant colours, get our photography in, and add all the amenities to make it stand out.
Do you think this has helped you to increase the nightly rate?
Yes. Because we furnished it to a higher standard, we can increase the nightly rate, and then it's also having an effect on our potential revenue.
How are the other units performing in this building that are also 2-bedroom apartments? Are they performing as good as yours?
They're doing good, but their nightly rate is way
A lot
more
lower than ours.
How much?
85, yeah.
Everyone else in this building, they're charging £85 a night for a 2-bedroom, and you guys are charging
Nearly double.
How much are you guys charging?
£150.
£150. Do you think the amount of people that you sleep has helped as well? How many people do you sleep?
8 people, so there's 2 double beds, in king size in the double bed, and then double and single, and we've got a sofa bed that came with the property. That was a bonus.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Damn, that's really
You
good.
guys are killing it, honestly. Who was the interior designer?
So initially what I had to know was I put a plan together, and I asked her what colours you want, what colours you want. She said green, and I said orange. I was like, let me find
Wow,
some
really
inspiration.
funky colours.
Yeah. I was like, let's make it
Inspo together.
inspo together. So I made a plan, I cut out pictures on Snapchat, and I was like, are you happy with this Bisma? She was like, yeah, go ahead and order everything.
So she did all the interior design, and then she just showed me like,
Are you happy
yeah,
with
are you
this?
happy
Basically, we
with it?
found our strengths and weaknesses between us
Yeah.
guys. She like admin stuff, and with me, it's all the
Interior
practical
design.
interior design and stuff. That's why we work so well together.
Would you say that being able to understand your strengths and weaknesses allowed you to get the success that you have so far that you've achieved?
Yeah, of course, because we're able to motivate each other. We're able to say like, on Bisma, you need to do this, and come on, Sam, you need to do this, and teach each other so that it's systemized properly.
And also, if we're ever in the wrong, I won't mind if she says, "Oh, what you're doing is wrong," and she won't mind if I say to her, "What you're doing is
Yeah,
wrong."
we're not emotionally.
We don't
like,
take it
yeah.
to heart.
When you initially started the business, you opened a bank account. Did you guys have any arguments about finances, like how much you were spending on the property, or just anything? Like, have you guys? What are the arguments been like so far? Have you guys argued?
We definitely have bickered, like we definitely have. I feel like it was over little things. Just like, put this there, just like when we were designing that
Yeah,
room.
yeah,
We were designing that room. I was like, Bisma, that looks good there. She was like, no, that looks good there. I was like, no, I wanted that. She goes, everything's your way, so let's put it here.
Seems like it was small things, not
It's just small things,
too
nothing
big.
big, nothing too big, yeah.
That's really good. The fact that you can make up and like just be on good terms at the end of the day, that's very important.
Yeah.
You know, when you go sleep and like you go both angry at each other, you're friends, right? And you're like essentially like family.
Yeah.
You now have a business together, and if you get angry at each other in business, you're also angry at each other in your
As
personal
friends,
life
yeah.
as well. So it's good that you guys make up really fast.
When I initially thought about property, I was like, you need a large amount of money, you need to have all the knowledge, and you need to know so much about it. And the process of getting actually like the buy-to-let model, the process of it is a lot harder than the rent-to-rent. So I was thinking, how do I get onto the property ladder without it being that hard, and with us being this young, and like a lower upfront cost? And then we came across the rent-to-rent, and that was the perfect way.
So you joined the program, and was it like what you expected?
Honestly, it's the best
whole
thing I ever
journey?
did. I feel like things that we learned from it, we wouldn't have known about like the insurance, indemnity, ICO. We wouldn't have known about any of that stuff if we just did it ourselves.
It's not just about like learning rent to rent, it's also like mindset, like the mindset completely changed because you're surrounded with like-minded people.
Because I'm in this and I have a passion for it, I feel like I can talk about it all the time.
Any message that you want to give to the audience? Like, if we think about who the audience is, they are people that are getting inspired by us and they want to achieve something similar.
If you think there's like obstacles there, like for example, you don't have enough money, uni, your parents are saying this, everyone around you is doing something different, don't even think about that. You need to get out there and just start somewhere.
If you are thinking about it and you want to get onto that property ladder, just do it, because no one else is going to push you to do it. And if you're skeptical about getting onto that property ladder, but you want to start somewhere, get your knowledge on the rent to rent, because if you think about rent to rent, there's so many advantages that you can scale so quickly, it's so accessible, and it's a low upfront cost. It's not like the buy to let where you have to invest a large amount of money into it.
Thank you guys. You watched us learn about the story of Bisma and Samiha and how they're 20 years old, they're so young, but they're crushing it already in the property industry. They have all the disadvantages that you guys could name them. They're young girls from ethnic backgrounds, and you know, they probably have received a lot of no's all their life. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. No, no, no. But they have finally come out of their shell. They're really crushing it in the property industry, and there's so much more to come from them. They have really big aspirations, and for sure, be back with Samiha and Bisma very soon to see and understand how well their business is actually doing. See if rent to rent is actually working out for them in the next few months.
So where can we find you guys?
So we have our website, which is www.arrayproperties.com, Instagram Array Properties, and our TikTok Array Properties.